It would be absurd not to start the first episode from the most fascinating country of Latin America in the world's largest salt flat. Female wrestlers, a delicacy from bull's penis, deadly rituals, the most violent festival on earth, and many, many more. Welcome to Bolivia.
Salar de Uyuni is a salt flat approximately the size of 2 million football fields located in the south of Bolivia. Following rain, a thin layer of calm water transforms this spectacular area into the world's largest mirror.
The magic of this never-ending salt flat is drawing the attention of thousands of tourists every year, making it Bolivia's most visited attraction. But to see the offbeat, unseen side of the country that will make your jaw drop, we have no other option than to leave Salar de Uyuni. I just hope the ever-present salt didn't ruin my hair, because some special women are waiting for me.
The area of Salar de Uyuni is also home to Inca Huasi, a dreamy, gigantic cacti island, and Palacio de Sal, the first hotel in the world built entirely from salt blocks. You can also find an eerie, western-like train graveyard from the golden era of mining in Bolivia here. To really experience what the country has to offer, I had to leave the world of bubbling pools and rusty trains and head north to the Altiplano highlands.
Welcome to Bolivia's El Alto, the world's highest city, standing at the altitude of almost 4,200 meters above sea level. And if that wasn't enough, we're inside the longest cable car system in the world. But it's not records we're seeking in El Alto. We're here to meet the female national symbol of Bolivia and partake in an activity that many Bolivians may not consider exactly feminine.
Cholita quiere decir por el uso de las polleras, de las mancanchas o los centros, como se dice, la blusa, el sombrero, las joyas y el zapato, que es muy distinto de todos. Nos diferenciamos por eso y somos mujeres trabajadoras, mujeres luchadoras de acá de nuestro país, Bolivia, y de nuestra ciudad de La Paz.
Socially excluded and discriminated until the beginning of the 21st century, Cholitas became the symbol of strength and perseverance. From being barred from using public transport or certain public spaces to influencing the economic and political world, Cholitas have become the icon of a modern Bolivia. Though in recent years their social status has completely changed, their distinctive outfits have remained the same.
The way a Cholita wears her hat is a sign of her marital status. If it's on the top of her hat, it means she's married. If it's on the left side, she's widowed. And if it's on the right side, she's single.
In the 19th century, a British company shipped bowler hats to British railway workers stationed in Bolivia. They turned out to be too small for them. Not wanting to waste their goods, the company repurposed the hats for Bolivian women, and the rest is history.
Calves are considered to be the most attractive part of a Cholita's body because big calves mean that she's a hard worker, and men from the Aymara culture love hard-working women. So if a Cholita starts pulling up her skirt and revealing her calves while her hat is on the right side of her head, the game is on, guys.
La diferencia de las cholitas entre las otras mujeres solamente es la indumentaria, o sea, es la ropa. Porque mujeres somos iguales, no seremos del mismo pensar, pero llegamos a asimilar, tenemos la misma situación, la misma función. Antes era prohibido estudiar, era prohibido salir a la calle, era prohibido tener un amigo. Hoy en día, gracias a los estatutos y las leyes de la Constitución Política del Estado, ya tenemos la libertad que tanto hemos luchado.
Damn, the altitude of El Alto is killing me. Luckily, they sell coca leaves everywhere, which is a natural remedy for the headache and slight dizziness you get from the lack of oxygen here. But it's not only the altitude that can cause your head to hurt in this city.
It is only within the last 20 years that Cholitas could aspire to be more than just maids, babysitters, or street vendors. In a form of social vindication and to prove that they can succeed in other professions, they have taken to the ring to become professional wrestlers.
En Bolivia es tal vez uno de los, no sé si el único lugar donde las mujeres pueden subirse al ring con los hombres y luchar. Y eso, bueno, tiene también que ver una connotación social muy importante, porque ellas están demostrando a la audiencia nacional que la mujer se puede defender, debido a que en el Alto y en Bolivia tenemos muy altas tasas de violencia hacia las mujeres y feminicidios.
Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. Soy Peter, encantado.
Hola, Peter, ¿ya?
Peter, ¿y cómo te llamas?
Anabel.
Anabel, ¿y tú?
María.
María.
Soy
¿Usted?
Cholita.
Deli. Deli. Buenos días, buenas tardes. ¿Y cómo?
Jennifer.
Bueno, entonces, ¿me van a enseñar cómo luchar? Bueno, ¿qué debo hacer primero?
Calentar.
Calentar. Como bueno, sí. I'm really dizzy. It's a mixture of the altitude and all the other factors. ¿Hay un médico cerca? Ah, bueno.
During the infancy of female wrestling in Bolivia, cholitas were used as a time filler and eye candy between male wrestling matches. It would be sexually gratifying for men to catch a glimpse of their calves. This drove them insane.
Posteriormente, el año 2002, yo llegué y vi el show en estas condiciones, y como mujer no me gustó ver como, no tan como profesionales, sino un tema más sexualizado o de un relleno, ¿no? Entonces hemos creado Cholitas Wrestling como una marca que lleve a cambiar esta posición, y que ellas puedan ser las estrellas del show como ahora son, y llevar la lucha libre boliviana a nivel internacional.
I'm gonna be the one falling. Yo voy a caer. Sí.
No te agaches. No.
No, así.
Recto y así.
Bueno.
Duro.
Bueno.
Eso.
Bueno.
Ah.
Whew. I'm not really sure about this one. Okay, una pausa, por favor. Whew. It just looks easy, but it is not.
Tú eres ella.
Sí, sí, bueno, entiendo.
After being thrown around like a sack of potatoes, I quickly realized that with my recent food poisoning and the high altitude, this may not have been the best idea.
Tenemos agua, un poquito de agua, porque la altura. No agua.
Enjuágate y mójate y toma, vas a vomitar.
Ah. ¿Piensas que puedo vomitar?
The last move was difficult to master with my oxygen-deprived brain. I kept using the wrong technique, but eventually it all clicked and I got my revenge on the Cholitas.
¿Todo bien?
Tu pie,
I think I f***ed up.
tu pie, botas nomás.
What did I do wrong? Muchísimas gracias a ustedes. Muchas gracias. It's over with me because I would probably vomit and I would have difficulties with breathing because it's my first day in El Alto. So they're gonna show me the last movement and then it's over. I'm done. I'm really done. Oh, are you? I would die. I would die doing this. Oh. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. All right, I'm gonna vomit.
With an injured arm and on the verge of passing out, I had to quickly pull myself together as an iconic Bolivian performance was about to begin.
The wrestling show always starts with male fighters. I wanted to participate, but as you know, I injured my arm. Otherwise, I'd be killing it in the ring.
While people are taking their seats, the male wrestlers warm the audience up. Though the fights are raw and people are visibly entertained, you can tell that most of them are eagerly awaiting the highlight of the show.
De hecho, este es un deporte de riesgo, ¿no? Y accidentes, como accidente no tanto, lesiones sí, ¿no? A veces una mala caída, una mala postura, pero un accidente grave nunca. Siempre hay también lastimaduras, ¿no? Pero nunca ha muerto ningún luchador al momento en el ring de Bolivia.
It really seems that the younger girl got injured. She can't move her arm. I mean, it's a show, but it looks real. I don't know what to think. And by the way, Jennifer's nickname is La Loca, which means the crazy one. And now we can see why. Damn.
Cholita wrestling is not only about reckless kicking and punching. Every Cholita has a persona and each fight tells a story. They often include interaction from the audience. To keep locals engaged, long-term rivalries between characters are formed. This creates the feeling of watching a never-ending superhero TV drama. A typical show can last 2 hours, and it always concludes with a well-earned big round of applause.
The show is over. It ends the same way it started, with male wrestlers fighting. They seem really strong and energetic. I wonder if they ate something special to boost their stamina. Actually, thinking about it, I may know the exact food they may have eaten. It's 7 a.m., the streets are slowly waking up, and I crave a morning cup of coffee. I must resist the urge though, because something more powerful is being prepared for me in the kitchen of this restaurant. Buenos días. Buenos días.
Every morning, in some restaurants throughout Bolivia, chefs like Edgar prepare a dish many locals would die for. At a first glance, it seems like he is cooking an ordinary soup. However, most foreigners would find one of the ingredients a bit unconventional.
¿Y el cardán?
El cardán está aquí. Espera.
Ah, se está cocinando ahora el cardán. Ah, bueno.
Este es el nervio.
Every morning, chefs like Edgar prepare Caldo de Cardán, bull penis soup.
The member usually costs about $4 and there are 20 of them inside the pot. ¿Qué cualidades tiene este caldo? Porque se dice que te da energía.
Energía, sí.
Energía, sí.
Energía, como tiene nervio.
Sí.
Te alimenta bien.
Te hace
despertar.
Ah, bueno, bueno.
Estás sin ganas,
Sí.
pero te hace despertar.
Ah, bueno.
Ganas de trabajar, así.
Sí. ¿Solo trabajar o algunas otras cosas? ¿Me ayuda con otras cosas también?
Sí, al cuerpo.
Ah, bueno. Como un hombre, ¿no?
Ajá.
Para el hombre es muy beneficial.
Sí, sí.
The broth is typically boiled on low heat overnight. This is done so that the bull's member will release all of its aphrodisiac properties. Once the soup is done, hungry men line up to enjoy this peculiar Bolivian dish. They either take it to go in a plastic bag or enjoy it at one of these special restaurants.
Muchas gracias. Gracias. Ladies and gentlemen, the bull's penis soup. A meal that has a reputation as a natural Viagra and also as a cure for hangovers. That's why many Bolivians seek out a bowl of this delicacy on Saturday and Sunday mornings. It has to be served piping hot, which many locals will tell you is the key to a swifter injection of penis-fueled energy. Let's taste it. Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. Definitely a richer and stronger taste than a soup from a chicken broth. You got all the good stuff here. Onions, chicken, beef, rice, chuños, which are dehydrated potatoes, and of course, the star of the dish, bull's penis. I'm not sure if I want to try this. Wow. It has jelly-like consistency and almost no taste. To be honest, this is my least favorite part of the dish. Oh damn. That was really delicious. I don't know if it's a placebo, but I feel pumped, which is great because I'll need a lot of energy for cheering.
A cholet is a tall and colorful building with exuberant geometry, usually in the shape of a superhero or something the owner loves. These unique, luxurious Bolivian houses often host wrestling matches. On my last day in El Alto, the capital of Cholits, I was invited to experience a cholet wrestling show. The shows are said to have a completely different atmosphere than a traditional one.
We're inside a cholet. This venue is smaller, fancier, and without locals. The first female wrestling match between La Loca and Fernanda is over. It got really heated. They took my Coke and water and spilled it all over the audience. My cameraman is really angry. His camera is completely wet. And by the way, the two female wrestlers are mom and daughter in real life.
Acá un señor, que es el señor Don Benjamín, tiene 18 hijos, con diferentes luchadoras también. Entonces a veces ha pasado que tú puedes tener a la suegra con la yerna luchando en el ring. Más que todo puede ser una buena terapia familiar, quién sabe. A veces es curioso también en pelear entre las ex y bueno, es algo así muy único, ¿no?
Everything related to Cholitas and the Aymara culture seems to be unique and sometimes even beyond comprehension. Perhaps the most shocking thing about the hard-working Aymara people is that when there's a lazy individual in their community, they can simply choose to kill them.
Es mucho, mucho, mucho de verdad. Antiguamente se hacía la justicia comunitaria, que se ha ido cortando por las leyes que apareció y la constitución política que se ha ido cambiando. Y en algunos pueblos, en algunos departamentos de nuestro país, Bolivia, lo están haciendo. Toman la justicia comunitaria y a los flojos sí o sí hay que acomodarles.
This was entertainment in its purest form. The audience got crazy. I was amused from the first till the last second. But more importantly, this is not only about fun, but also about the reminder that women play a crucial role in Bolivia's society. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hit the like button if you liked it, and stay tuned for the next one, because it's gonna get dark.
This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of online classes and members across 150 countries, making the creative life possible for everyone around the world. Skillshare has been helping me improve in many creative fields for years. However, it also offers really awesome language classes too. So as you may have noticed in the Latin American series that you're watching, I talk with most of the people in Spanish. But I'm not that great in Spanish. I make a lot of grammar mistakes, and hearing what I've said while editing the footage sometimes makes me embarrassed. So I was looking for an advanced Spanish course that would go straight to the point and would teach me things that I struggle with without wasting my time. And man, the Spanish course level 4 Avanzado by Florencia was exactly what I was looking for. Not even my business Spanish professor from college could explain the dreaded subjuntivo tense to me as well as Florencia. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about. And by the way, all Skillshare classes have Spanish subtitles, and most of them have also French, German, and Portuguese subtitles. Guys, whether you want to get better at languages, video editing, or anything related to creativity, Skillshare is here for you. And the first 1,000 people that click on the link in the description will get a free 1-month trial. Hurry up!